The 1 year anniversary of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is upon us next month, and I think now is as good of a time as any for me to review various different aspects of these great games. I have already uploaded a few videos, click on the cards to check them out, but in this particular video I share my opinion on the 3 ways I believe Pokemon has ruined legendaries in Scarlet and Violet. Let's go. Number 1. The hunt. Now what I mean by this is the particular task or challenge you need to go through in order to battle a legendary Pokemon. For example, in Generation 1 to battle Articuno, you had to go through a maze-like structure in the Seafoam Islands, pushing boulders in order to stop currents. To battle Moltres, you had to go through the Victory Road, battling tough trainers and tough wild Pokemon. Even in Generation 2, the legendary beasts were roaming, which in itself was a challenge. But in Scarlet and Violet, you had to travel around collecting stakes, which in my opinion isn't a challenge or a task that is adequate, appropriate or befitting of catching legendary Pokemon. This just ruined the majesty and the grandeur of the Treasures of Ruins for me especially. I just don't think collecting stakes is a worthy challenge or task for any legendary Pokemon in any Pokemon game. Number 2, the setting. Think back to Sword and Shield, battling the new Reggie Pokemon. You entered into a mysterious temple where you did battle. Or think further back to Generation 2 where you battled a Ho-Oh on top of a beautiful tower. Or even in Generation 4 Pokemon Platinum where you battled Girtatina in the Distortion World. The setting where you battled the Treasures of Ruin in Scarlet and Violet, in my opinion, was just bad. In fact, it was underwhelming and anticlimactic. You travel around collecting all these stakes and you approach this mysterious gate that practically dissolves and a Pokemon appears. There was no mysterious cave, no dungeon, no path, no majestic temple. In fact, there was nothing. And in my opinion, I just didn't like it. You have a great system such as the Nintendo Switch to create amazing art and amazing graphics. So in my opinion, the setting for battling the Treasures of Ruin is a big missed opportunity. Lastly, number 3, the disrespect. Now hear me out. Legendary Pokemon in the past were Pokemon of great wonder, power and mystery, etched in grandeur and awe. Think of Ho-Oh resurrecting Pokemon, or the Creation Trio creating Sinnoh, or even Arceus, who is practically a god. Even look at Mew, who is the ancestor of all Pokemon. But in Scarlet and Violet, the legendaries Koraidon and Miraidon are literally reduced to tools for travel. In my opinion, this goes completely against everything we know and love about legendary Pokemon. I know what people are going to say. In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you travelled on Solgaleo and Lunala, or in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you travelled on Latios or Latias. But they were to catch legendary Pokemon. And even in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you know, travelling on Solgaleo to go through the Ultra Wormhole, or Lunala to go through the Ultra Wormhole, that was epic. And I think riding legendaries, to get to other towns in a game is completely disrespectful. And, you know, traveling a legendary Pokemon to go through space, well, I think that's absolutely fine. However, nothing beats hopping on the back of Rayquaza in the Delta episode to go battle Deoxys. I'm just going to leave this here because I absolutely love it. But yeah, I definitely do think Koraidon and Miraidon, they shouldn't have been reduced to tools for travel. Now these are purely my opinions on what I believe Pokemon has done to kind of ruin the legendaries for me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you have enjoyed the video, definitely do consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.